Hey guys, what's up? It's dani.gap, and today we're going to be having a story time. So this all happened yesterday when me and my friend walked into Harbor Freight to get, a tape measure. So we walk in and hold on. And everything's fine, we're walking around the store, we found our tape measure, we were about to go get in line, and then I was wait, I kind of need a nail, not hammer nail to container to put some of my string in. So I was let's go see if they have them, because they'll probably be cheap here, because it was kind of a cheaper store, versus Home Depot or whatever. So we go, and on our way to find the nail thing, we walk past this guy, and then all of a sudden I see him turn around, and I'm that's kind of fucking weird, but whatever. Then he comes up to me and Lily, and he was hi, and I'm hi, kind of skeptical. I was I'm not supposed to be talking to strangers, so hi. And he was your hair is really pretty, and I'm oh, thanks, okay. I try to walk away, because I thought that's, the conversation ended, because, I thought he was just giving me a compliment, and then he was gonna walk away. No. This man continued to try to talk to me and Lily, and he could tell that we just did not want to talk to him. We wanted to go, and he was, asking us a bunch of questions, how old are you? Do you live around here? What school do you go to? Pretty much where do you live? And all these weird ass questions that me and Lily just did not want to answer. We were not answering them. And he just kept asking more and more questions. And then he was finally how old are you? And Lily was 18 or something like that. And he was oh, I'm way older than you. We were okay, cool. Tried to walk away again. We just tried to answer his, one of these questions so that he would leave us the fuck alone. And he just kept asking more and more questions. And we were oh my God, we need to go. So Lily's I was Lily, we don't even need the nail container anymore. We have to go. We have to be somewhere. And he was you guys don't look like country girls. That's usually what comes in here. And I'm okay, cool. Bye. And he's oh my God, I'm so silly. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Peter. And I barely shook his hand because I was scared he was going to grab my hand and take me. So I was no. So I was oh, nice to meet you. And I said a fake name because I didn't want him to know my name. So I said something fucking Brittany. And then he was yeah, my name's Peter, blah. I was okay, bye, we have to go. And he still wasn't getting the point. And then I finally was okay, bye. And I ran to the front. So we get to the front. And this lady's oh, come here, girls, let's ring you up. And I was okay. And she could tell that me and Lily were just so nervous and literally traumatized. And she just was what's going on? Are you guys okay? Did something happen in the store? Is everything okay? And we're well, actually, there was a weird man that came up to us and tried to talk to us. And we could he could tell we just didn't want to talk to him, but he continued anyway. And she's oh my God, I'm so sorry. Let's get you out of here. She's ringing up the tape measure, and it she said originally she wasn't even gonna make us pay for it, because she could tell that there was something so wrong that we were freaking out. But it had a sensor thing on the back, so she had to take the sensor off. So she had to ring us up, because if she took a sensor off and didn't ring it up, it would throw up a red flag in her system. So she took the sensor off and then rung us up, and we left. But she was oh my God, I'm so sorry, don't worry, we'll take care of it. And we were okay. But she didn't ask us what he looked like, how tall he was, what color shirt he had on, his name, let alone we knew his name, if that was even his real name. But me and Lily just are so traumatized by this situation. And we've been freaking out for like the past like 3 days, or the past day because about it. But anyway, long story short, if you see a guy named Peter at Harbor Freight, stay clear. And like, it's more scary for us because we were only two like girls like just walking into this store, and like we easily could have been like kidnapped or like taken. And like, that's the scary thing about our world right now. Like, I heard like sex trafficking is putting zip ties on car doors so that like you take the time to try and take it off. But if you do see that, please just get in your car, lock your car as soon as possible, roll up all the windows, and try to leave as fast. And that's what me and Lily did. Me and Lily raced to our car. I didn't even have time to look to see if there was a fucking zip tie or anything. Raced to our car, opened the doors, closed them, locked them, and sped off. Like, I'm not one to speed anymore because of a situation, but even if I were to get pulled over, I'd literally just say I think we were being followed, like we wanted to get away from the man. So, but anyway, it was just a really scary experience, and I wanted to share it with you because God knows what could happen. And in our world especially, like, our world's insane right now. Like, no one knows what could possibly go on. And it sucks. It sucks that we have to live like that, and that's how our world is now, but that's what it is. So we have, as girls, we have to protect ourselves in the most possible ways. And my possible way was backing up to an aisle while we were in the situation. I backed myself to an aisle so that if I needed to turn around, I could just gun it. And then I didn't give him any real information. I gave him all fake information if I answered any of his questions. And we really just didn't, other than we didn't live in this area. He asked us if we lived in the area, and I said no, we're actually from out of state. So that was good, I think. I don't know. We probably shouldn't have been talking to him in the first place, but we were really trying to get away. And at first I thought he was just genuinely being a nice person, like complimenting my hair. But it turned into something so much creepier. So, I don't know. If a middle-aged man tries to talk to you, I think you should probably just dip out. Like, as soon as you can. Just be like, oh, thanks, like, sorry, but we have to go. Like, my mom's waiting in the car. So, yeah, I just wanted to share that. Keep your eyes out for anything, any signs of sex trafficking, kidnapping. It's a scary world we live in now, and that's what we have to deal with. And that sucks a lot. But it's what's going on. So we gotta stay clear. But yeah, hope everyone's having a great day. I'm still traumatized because low-key it was scary. Everyone's gonna say, oh my god, like, you're overreacting. But like, no, literally, like, it was actually scary. Like, the fact that he just kept getting closer to us is, I think, what scared me the most, is because we were trying to walk away several times and he kept trying to get closer. But yeah. Have a great day, guys. Stay positive. Don't let anybody get you down. And have a great day.